what it takes, because food for hate is what fear makes, but you are awake. So let's make a ladder laugh up on the dawn of this new day. I can't walk to the new way with arms locked, standing strong. This world does have wrong, but two, to wake the world from sleep is love. Is our weapon and we are armed to our feet. We will change the world as a world.
You're listening to myself, Michael Gray, here on Toolroom Radio. This weekend I'm really looking forward to heading up to Leeds for Downtown Disco and our special guest Malvo Baptiste, and this is one of the records I'm definitely going to be playing. It's a single of mine called Ivy, which was released from my Optimism album last summer. This is the awesome Jimpster remix. Big thanks to the Toolroom crew for having me on the show, and I hope to catch you soon.
from Michael Gray. He's completely in his own lane, some might say the king of disco. I definitely feel it's that. And some might say the king of track source. We think so. You can find him online at DJ Michael Gray Official. I'm SL and you are locked into Toolroom Radio, and it's time to shine the spotlight on another Toolroom Academy track of the week.
Build your career with a world-leading record label. Head over to toolroomacademy.com for more information.
We got your back. Toolroom.
Where music matters.
I picked this one up from the promos this week and had to drop it in the show. This is from Marky, who is also the other half of 84-Bit, for all the heads out there. And Marky drops a new one on the fantastic House Heads label. It's called The Club, and it's this week's Toolroom Academy's track of the week.
The Toolroom family, united as one.
Toolroom, where music matters.
Off the club.
On Toolroom Radio, and we are going to be getting into some club essentials next from Tony Ramira, Format B and Flash Mob as selected by me for the Shakedown mix. Let's get it.
This is the Shakedown.
This is the Shakedown.
Three tracks.
One spotlight.
20 years in the making. Touring where music matters.
So let's get into it. It's SL's Essentials right here on Toolroom Radio. And up first, this is Flash Mob and Devotions with Full Drums.
The Shakedown.
Hey, this is Flash Mob, and you're listening to the Toolroom.
Touring where music matters.
Roundhouse in the house. Barnhouse House. Feel the Barnhouse. Barnhouse House. Barnhouse House. Barnhouse, house music. Feel the Barnhouse. Barnhouse House. Feel the Barnhouse. The bongo house music's always like the secret sauce that adds that extra kick to the beat, you know? It's the wild card, it's the unexpected twist that keeps you on your toes and makes you move in ways you didn't even know you could. When those bongo beats hit, it's like the music come alive, pulsating through your veins and setting your soul on fire. It's raw, it's primal, it's everything that makes house music so damn irresistible. So yeah, when I say I love house music, you better believe the bong was a big part of that equation. It's like my sonic soulmate, always there to lift me up and keep me breathing all night long. Barnhouse House. Barnhouse House. Barnhouse, house music. Feel the Barnhouse. Barnhouse House. Feel the Barnhouse.
Hey, this is Tony O'Mara, and you're locked into Tour Room Radio.
Dance naked. 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 Dance naked.
Listen back to the show and catch any missed episodes on Apple Music, Spotify, and Deezer.
Well, music matters.
Pleasure, pain, chaos, light, sin, forgiveness, the wrong feels right. Passion, fame, connect, divide, sweat, motion, the wrong feels right. Pleasure, pain, chaos, light, sin, forgiveness, the wrong feels right. Passion, fame, connect, divide, sweat, motion, the wrong feels right. Pleasure, pain, chaos, light, sin, forgiveness, the wrong feels right. Passion, fame, connect, divide, sweat, motion, the wrong feels right. Pleasure, pain, chaos, light, sin, forgiveness, the wrong feels right. Passion, fame, connect, divide, sweat, motion, the wrong feels right.
That is a banger from Format B with Wrong Feels Right, and before that in the mix with Tony Ramira and Dance Naked, just like I do every night before bedtime. Let me leave you with that right there. So that's it for hour one of the show, but hold tight, I'll be back in hour two as Martin Ikin returns to chat a little bit more about his new label Nowhere, and I turn things up a little in the hot mix with new music from Fisher, Eats Everything, Adam 10, and my new track with Alter and Katie Alex. Can't wait to play you that. Don't go anywhere, I'm SL, and this is the sound of Toolroom Radio.
Toolroom Radio. You've been part of Toolroom's family.
Toolroom Radio, start. Toolroom.
Toolroom.
This is the guest mix.
This is the guest mix.
Where music matters. Celebrating 20 years of touring.
Welcome back to Hour 2, kids. This is Tool Room Radio with me, SL, and I'll be throwing it down in the hot mix in 30 minutes time with new music from Eats Everything, Fisher, James Hype, and my brand new remake of Sweet Harmony with Alta and Katie Alex. But first, let's hand things over to Martin Ikin about his brand new killer label called Nowhere.
Where music matters. Celebrating 20 years of touring.
So hi Martin and welcome on to the show. How's things, mate?
Very good, mate. Thanks for having me on.
It's a pleasure as always. Really happy to have you back on the show. So let's get straight down to business. You've just announced your brand new label, Nowhere Records, and we're all super excited about this. I think for anybody that's a fan of Martin's music, we are so excited to hear what's coming out on the label. So firstly, what's the reason behind you starting a brand new label in this point in your career?
Well, it's something I've wanted to do for years now, but when you're a touring DJ, there's just not enough time to do it, and I didn't want to set up a label where it was just somewhere for me to put my records out. I wanted it to be a proper label where we're signing stuff and helping young artists build themselves up, you know, that kind of thing. All of that, as you guys from Tool Room know, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time, and there's just no way I could have done that on my own. The reason that it's doable now is because it's a collab label with the Tool Room. So the Tool Room guys, the Tool Room team are going to help run all the back end and do all that boring stuff and let me sort the music out.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, we're all super excited to be working on this project with you. You know, I feel like it's been a long time coming. We've been speaking about it a lot in the office recently. So what's the meaning behind the label? Is there something special in the name for you?
So the name is Nowhere, spelled with a K, as in, you know where. And I like a play on words. My last label was Soul Purpose, spelled S-O-U-L. And I always think something like a play on words makes you think about the name more. And I mean, that's the concept behind it, really. You know where to come for the good music. When you hear the name, you're going to expect that it's just nowhere, as in N-O, nowhere to go. But when you see that it's spelled differently, hopefully that makes you think, oh, why is it called that? And then that will prompt you to maybe look into it a bit deeper.
Yeah, love that. I mean, it's already got the slogan, you know where to go. I mean, I love that already. I mean, that's perfect. So, of course, the first ever release on any label has to be a statement record, right? So one that really showcases what the label's standing for first-time listeners. So what's the first release on the label?
Yeah, well, I hope this is a statement one. It was never made, actually, with the intention of being the first release. This is, so the first release is going to be a collab with myself and a longtime friend, Grant Nelson, who I'm sure you all know. And the last time we did a record together was 2008. And we just got together recently and thought, let's do something. We haven't done something for ages. Grant came round, we got in the studio, in my studio, and we knocked this up. And then I started playing it out. And the reaction every time I played it out was like, it went off. And so it was just a natural thing. We were like, well, let's just use this one as the first release then, So it was never, the pressure was never there to make it as the first release, but it's just naturally happened that way, which I'm glad about.
Wow. I mean, I got to hear it in ADE, the 1001 tracklist party myself, and it takes the roof off. So we're actually buzzing to see what this really does when it's releases. So you're going to be jumping it in the mix next, but before we do, where can we catch you and Nowhere Records?
So, both on Instagram, me, Martin Ikin, and Nowhere Records. Go and give us a like and a follow, and I'll see you in the mix.
Amazing. Right then, everybody, this is Martin Ikin in the mix.
Tool Room. This is the guest mix.
This is Friend Within, and you're listening to Tool Room Radio.
This is your family.
I'm going out of my head. 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 I'm going out of my I'm going insane.
That's naked.
Listen back to the show and catch any missed episodes on Apple Music, Spotify, and Deezer.
Wow, music matters.
Trajadão, tô trajadão, vai pulando, vai pulando, vai pulando, vai pulando.